Japan-based TerraCharge AI join hands to set up EV charging stations at airports. The Airports Authority of India, along with Japan-based TerraCharge, will install charging infrastructure for electric vehicles at four more international airports for passengers inside in the city side area in New Delhi. Surat Airport flag over lack of amenities. Frequent flyers and airport activists have written to the chairman of Airports Authority of India, drawing his attention to the issue concerning the non-availability of food, beverage, and retail shops for passengers at Surat Airport. Water pipeline leak at the Kia's Terminal 2 disrupts airline offices. Kempagoda International Airport. 50-meter visibility at Raja Bhoj Airport in Bhopal. So Raja Bhoj Airport. The cold wave swept Bhopal and other districts for the second consecutive day on Thursday. The impact of cold wave was felt in Neemach. It was a cold day in Bhopal, Narmadapuram, Sihorpur, Marukheda, Neemach, while it was severe cold day in Raigad. IOCL to provide fueling services at Noida International Airport. IOCL, a public sector oil marketing company, will provide fueling services at Noida International Airport in Xavier. Airports take bird-eye views on safety. Following Korean plane crash, DGCA wants extra precautions against bird hits. Following loud crackers and slogans along runways to name oil, India's largest airports deploy all kinds of tools, some high-tech, some deadly, and some just noisemakers to scare away birds, which are increasingly posing a threat to flight safety. Authorities in South Korea are investigating whether a bird hit brought down the Jeju Air that crashed at the Muan airport on Sunday, killing 179 of the 181 people on board. India has recorded a significant increase in the bird hit incidents in the past 2 years, often causing pilots to return the plane to the airport or abort takeoff. According to Civil Aviation DGCA, bird hit incidents increased to 968 per thousand 9.68 per thousand flights from 4.26 2 years earlier. In the one of the incidents, an Air India flight aborted its takeoff at Goa Dabolim Airport in August after smoke started emanating from the plane's engine after a bird hit. For delays, over 100 flights at Delhi Airport were 400 flights delayed due to bad weather. PM Modi to inaugurate state's first airport in Hisar, likely to date to be decided after review meeting tomorrow. Haryana's first airport in Hisar is set to be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Sources said the Saini government was keen to get the airport inaugurated by PM in this financial year, as the airport infrastructure, including a 3,000-meter runway, required commencing domestic flights was almost complete. Chief Secretary Vivek Joshi will visit Hisar on January 5 to take stock of the progress of the airport. The work at the airport rechristened Maharaja Agrasen Airport started in 2014 when BJP formed the government for the first time in Haryana. The first phase of work was completed a few years back. However, the work picked up momentum in 2020 when former CM Manohar Lal Khattar, now Union Minister, performed Bhumi Pujan for the construction of the runway. Bureaucratic rejig, DGC and FCI gets new heads. Senior IAS officer Faiz Ahmed Khidwai was appointed as chief of the DGCA as a part of senior level bureaucratic reshuffle by the centre. Ashutosh Agnihotri, Additional Secretary in Home Ministry, was named Chairman and Managing Director of FCI. नेक्स्ट, कोहरे से 500 उड़ानें और 24 ट्रेनें प्रभावित। Flights Wi-Fi etiquette a must. Air India, which is well on the way to matching its own description as India's premier global airline, has become first in the country offering complimentary in-flight Wi-Fi connectivity on domestic flights. The question of what to do with your flying time in today's hyper-connected world of digital devices, which allows everyone to keep fulfilling a newfound habit of glancing at devices every few moments that is becoming almost compulsive these days, may have had its answer. The service is on select aircraft now but is bound to expand given that competitors for India's open sky are also planning to match Air India in its innovative approach to flying by offering an additional facility besides in-flight movies comprising unending runs of popular titles starring matinee idols. Telephone connectivity has been on offer on board for more than 3 decades now in international flights, but few flyers would venture to use their credit cards for satellite telephony that could cost a fortune per minute. There is just one worry though. With Wi Fi, it becomes possible to make internet based phone calls. And imagine if the stereotype of an average Indian speaking loudly on his mobile at several decibels above the respectable limit, be it on the weather, the menu for dinner, and well being of loved ones, becomes a norm. The situation could well become a traveling cabin of virtual Tower of Babel kind. It is said the airline will implement measures to ensure cabin environment remains quiet, peaceful and comfortable for everyone, with passengers reminded the need to keep their voices low and avoid disturbing others. But is it Indian etiquette yet to be considered to fellow passengers? While the workaholics, peripatetic net browsers and streaming content fans will be delighted to have something to do as jet engines cover the air miles to the destination. Those blessed with the ability to take a quick nap on board flight might get disturbed if phone chatters don't keep their voices down. एयरबस ने 2024 में 765 विमानों की डिलीवरी की. More flights to Thailand and Malaysia as visa-free entry spurs Indian traffic. Boeing still needs cultural change. FAA. कोहरे के चलते 400 विमान, दर्जनों ट्रेनें लेट. सीनियर ब्यूरोक्रेट फैज अहमद किदवई, न्यू चीफ ऑफ DGCA. Passengers of an international flight dropped off domestic terminal. Boeing needs fundamental cultural shift, putting standards quality above profits. The Federal Aviation Administration tougher oversight of Boeing will continue indefinitely, the agency's outgoing head said on Friday, nearly an year after a door panel missing four key bolts flew off New Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9 in midair. The January 5, 2024 incident prompted FAA Administrator Mike Whitaker to cap production at 38 737 MAX planes per month and temporarily ground 170 planes. The incident exposed serious safety issues at the US plane maker and contributed to the departure of the then CEO, Dave Calhoun. We have conducted an unprecedented number of unannounced audits, and we conduct monthly status reviews with Boeing executives to monitor progress. Our enhanced oversight here is to stay, Whitaker said in a statement ahead of anniversary of the incident. Whitaker in February ordered Boeing to implement safety and improve quality improvement plan and previously acknowledged prior oversight. This is not one-year project. What's needed is a fundamental cultural shift at Boeing that's oriented around safety and quality above profits. No Indian carrier makes it to punctuality list last year. Hoax threats, infrastructure crunch, and own issues were some factors behind it. International flyers dropped at domestic terminal, again not relevant. So this was it. See you in the next one.